G'day everyone, it's SDS SuperCoach, providing SuperCoach content for you. So I'm here to present my round 19 preview. As I mentioned in my round review, I did go back to using the headphones. I will give you a heads up. I have had a few drinks at the footy, so do keep that in mind. I might not sound the greatest. I might sound nice in the ear, but might not be using the words my greatest. So very good week for us this week. We scored 2,637. By the way, today I went to a great game of footy. Melbourne, Adelaide, that was a really good game of footy, but we scored 2,637. Our season rank now is 1,360, 86. And we went up 338 spots in the season rank. And look, hey, we're looking to charge inside the top 1,000. If we can get there, that would be absolutely amazing. And a trade that is forced this week that I might have to do, and that hopefully can push us inside there. So really good week for me this week. So not too much complaints there. 8 out of 10 league wins as well. Winner with a chicken dinner. Thank you, Mr. Colonel. So we had mate, like a couple of really good scores here. Like, look, we'll go from bottom to top, top to bottom here. So Nick Dacos, 99, had an unreal last quarter there. Nearly fell asleep during the Collingwood Port game just because I was really tired. James Sicily, 171. As you guys know, I'm a Hawk supporter. That really, really fucking burnt me there. So, look, that's all I'm going to say there. But James Sicily, a 171, is just sensational. So, no complaints here with the Sis Dog. Yeah, he got hard tagged all game, but he really responded with a massive score there. Tom Stewart, I saw him a little bit in the midfield there in that game, in the second half, and that was a bit different, but it certainly did work. Well, not so much in the Cats end, but he was very solid. Jackson Glare, didn't watch much of this game. 132, good to see him bounce back. Will Day 90, just a bit of a Mr. Fix-It bloke at the Hawks there. Harry Sheezer, 126, was just magnificent. Great to see. As I said, I didn't watch much of this game, but good to see him reward a few faithful owners over the past couple of weeks, deliver us a couple of really nice scores. Mullen, just in case that there was a laid out, so an 11 was all right. Bont 126. I VC Tim English, but Bont 126 is just super safe. We know what we're going to get from each week, so he's just so safe. Josh Dunkley, good to see him back this week. He delivered us a 115, so that's very solid. Good to see him back this week. Zach Merritt, 105, super solid, can't complain. Christian Petrarca, saw a lot of his time forward, but not too many complaints from me there. If he can just keep being consistent with these scores week in, week out, then that's totally fine. Lockyer, 108, super solid, can't complain there. John Dawson really tried to lift the Crows there, along with Isaac Rankin. They were really the two standouts from what I saw in that game when I was there. 115, super solid. It's good to go to the footy with my dad. We've both got MCC memberships, so it's always very nice going to the footy with each other and that sort of thing. I didn't watch a second of this Fremantle Sydney game. I was watching mainly Port and the Pies, but Andy Brayshaw 116. I was very tempted to captain him if the Team English VC didn't work, but that's all right. Now, this is very sad. This is very sad. Not much from a SuperCoach point of perspective. Obviously, it's disappointing to score a 56, but the main real disappointment here for Will Ashcroft, such a shame. He scored a 56, but he tore his ACL. So that's extremely disappointing. We want to see a young bloke fulfill his career as an AFL footballer. He will be back and better than ever. But it's just really disappointing because he's one of the young guns of the competition and he tore his ACL. So super disappointing. Hard to see, hard to watch. I watched a lot. I watched the second half of that Brisbane and Geelong game, and that's really disappointing to see. So I wish Will Ashcroft all the best on his recovery there. super disappointing. No good to see these types of injuries in the AFL. So I wish Will all the best. It's more concerning for him, of course, instead of my bloody SuperCoach. So that's really the main perspective here. We want to wish him all the best on the rest of his footy career. Hopefully he can get back bigger and better than ever, which I believe he can. Rory Laird missed this week due to an AC joint in his shoulder injury. So he should be back this week, I'd presume. Cooper Harvey, 16. Oh, gee, I didn't see much of that game. I didn't really see that type of score. Tim English, 1-34. So we VC'd him this week. Glad that was the right call. Him or Bont would have been the right call this week. So pretty happy with that. Rowan Marshall, 124. Very solid. Apparently, according to Ross Lyon, he nearly missed the game, which I couldn't believe. So glad he did play. Otherwise, would have copped a donut big time there. Errol Goulden didn't watch much of this game, 66. He's given us a lot of joy. So I'm happy to give him this week off. Hopefully he bounces back. Connor Rozee, so consistent. He's been one of my favorite owns this season. Tim Taranto, 91. Just butchered the ball a lot for Richmond there. Ben Keys, 97. Not ideal, but no, it is ideal, but he did get a couple of goals in that last quarter, so that really sort of elevated his score, but I really don't like that role. He was back to sort of that half-forward role. Hopefully he can continue to push up to stoppages there and make a good contest there, because I'll tell you what, I'd rather own Stephen Caniglio at the minute than this bloke. Darcy Cameron, bang, 135. Glad I held him, 135. I mean, to be fair, it's very easy to score against Port Adelaide Rucks, but that was just amazing to see. And Harry Himmelberg, I didn't watch much of this Gold Coast GWS game, but a 109 is just super good to see. He's got the role, so we just got to hope he can continue producing that. Marish is as a 67 as a backup. All right. So in terms of what we're going to talk about, this is not going to be a long video. I am pretty tired, got work tomorrow morning, so don't really want to keep this video too long. But look, unfortunately, it is pretty clear that we got to be trading Will Ashcroft this week. So I did leave a lot of money in the bank, so that did help a bit. Look, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that, well, it's not obvious, but I think Tom Liberatore would probably be the guy I'd look to get in for Will Ashcroft. So I wish him all the best in his recovery. But I think Tom Liberatore would be the guy that I would look to potentially add to this team, just due to the Will Ashcroft absence. But look, one trade left, 5 rounds to go isn't great, but we were kind of forced on that change. We've got a 23rd premium here. Cooper Harvey, I assume, is going to get dropped now. Like, he clearly didn't play much of a game. So, yeah, one trade 5 rounds ago doesn't fill me with great confidence. I'll be honest there. So, look, we're just going to have to see how we go there. Vice captain, hard to really think. Like, is it going to have to be Nick Dacos VC, captain, maybe Bont? I'd assume that is probably the case this week. That's just what I'm thinking. So, yeah, as I said, this ain't going to be that long of a video. Just want to get it out there and want to go to sleep. So, yeah, look, let's have a look at the leagues while we're at it. So, I did beat Fish and Crips, but that moved me nowhere because I'm still 9th with 1 round to go. Hopefully, one from 3 to 8 can fall a game, and potentially I could win this upcoming matchup. Hopefully I can sneak in the finals, because it is a little bit embarrassing that if I don't make finals, let's be honest. And the SDS SuperCoach League. So this is going pretty well. Looks like we are going to get a top 3. Well, we will get a top 3 position here. So I'm pretty happy with that, with the SDS SuperCoach League. Shout out to Ryan from Stuart Smith's Fits, who is 175th currently in the overall rankings here. So that is great to see. So shout out to Ryan. Leave a comment down below if you are Ryan. currently 175th in SuperCoach right now. So look, one trade down, 5 rounds to go, doesn't fill me with great confidence, but look, I'm trying to finish inside the top 1,000. If we can get there, that would be unreal. I was very happy with this week. So, look, we're just going to have to see how we go. I'm holding on to that one trade for dear life. It's not going to be any luxury upgrades from here or anything. Look, I was going to trade Will Ashcroft eventually. I kind of wanted to hold him for one more week, but hey, we can't control what comes our way. So I'm holding on to this one trade for dear life. Not sure how it's really going to go. I do have cover. I do have a 23rd premium. So look, that's how we're going to run things. We should have forward cover there. Hopefully Cooper Harvey can stay in the side, but I'm not too confident there. So Rory Laird should come back into the team this week. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys had a good SuperCoach week. There's not too much to talk about now, unfortunately, but I will provide as much SuperCoach content as possible. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers. Have a good night, guys.